Someone is terrified right now. Their hands are shaking because the shield they used to hide behind has completely reversed its power. The very person who tried to destroy your reputation is about to lose every single thing they built on lies and manipulation. But internalize this deep truth. You were never their victim. You were, in fact, their ultimate judgment delivered in human form. Every breath you took, every moment you endured, was gathering undeniable evidence. The universe did not casually observe. It deployed you as divine bait to lure out and expose something ancient, corrupt, and deeply hidden. The trap was set, and with their final act of hubris, the snare has been sprung. The world has fallen silent, and all eyes are on that single figure. The admiration they once enjoyed is instantly dissolving, replaced by a deep, collective disgust. Their meticulous mask is falling, and what hid behind their titles and holy robes is being violently dragged into the harsh light for everyone to witness. This isn't just about your name being cleared. It's a terrifying, spiritual revelation. A predator has been unmasked, and you, the survivor, have not only lived to tell the tale, but have become the living proof of its ruin. This person wore the perfect disguise. Perhaps they preached with honeyed words from an altar, moved with quiet sanctity in sacred circles, or carried an aura of wisdom that commanded respect. Their demeanor was flawless, their reputation spotless. But behind the scenes lay a calculating darkness that would shock the innocent. They didn't just meet you. They studied you like an experiment, mapping your vulnerabilities and past wounds with surgical, cold precision. When you came to them for healing or guidance, they instantly saw an opportunity to harvest your energy. When you revealed your genuine self, they perceived a lethal threat. Your authentic light exposed the artificial glow that was the foundation of their entire identity. Your connection to the divine made their spiritual performance look exactly like what it was: empty theater. You represented something pure and unmanufactured, and that truth was a poison to their illusion of power. Real spiritual energy simply is. It doesn't need to manipulate. That unshakable truth made you dangerously powerful to everything they stood for. They then engineered a scheme so complex that even as it crumbles, many struggle to believe such malice exists. It started small, a subtle whisper about your mental state, a quiet concern shared about your unusual behavior. They knew how quickly rumors could spread. They pathologized your deep sensitivity as instability and twisted your profound intuition into delusion. Every act of kindness, every honest emotional moment, became a piece of their fabricated evidence. But while they were destroying your name publicly, they were far more active in the shadows. They were energetically draining you in secret. Every tear you cried fed their profound hunger. Every sleepless night you spent questioning your sanity fueled the dark rituals they practiced. They blended truth and lies seamlessly, causing even your closest allies to hesitate, caught in the paralyzing fog of uncertainty. They converted your honesty into the very ammunition used against you. You remember the sudden, heavy silence when you entered a room, the warmth vanishing from places that once felt sacred. That chilling, numbing isolation crept in slowly. You were chosen not by accident, but because of the ancient, powerful light in your soul, a light they desperately wanted to steal. They believed that by breaking you, they could gain entry into realms forever closed to them. And for a time, their scheme worked. The community turned on you. Friends withdrew. Love was replaced by cold judgment, and they thrived at center stage, soaking up sympathy as the worried, heartbroken mentor. Every tear they shed was strategic. Every act of humility was a calculated performance. Now, as their web of lies violently dissolves, the truth is blazing. You were the revelation they could not contain. Their false accusations were not just gossip. They were spiritual weapons, aimed at assassinating your essence and purpose. It came agonizingly close. You began to question yourself, wondering if they were right. That carefully measured seed of doubt was meant to neutralize you, to keep you alive but ineffective, breathing but hollow. The isolation felt like being buried alive. But their wicked attempt to destroy you only served to violently trigger your awakening. The universe was watching, turning their betrayal into your ultimate transformation. Every lie told about you became the fire that purified your spirit. Every friend who abandoned you was an act of divine removal for your protection. You didn't break. You bent, you stumbled, you cried, but you never shattered. Instead, your intuition sharpened like a blade. The pain you endured was not punishment. It was a profound upgrade to your spiritual operating system. The false accusations didn't just reveal your enemies. They revealed the elemental raw truth of your strength. Even when the weight felt unbearable, unseen forces surrounded you, whispering, "Hold on." That was divine intervention, proof that heaven itself would not permit its chosen one to be erased. Your